pretty, yes you do. Rainbow ain't got nothing on you. Hey dear Mr. B, don't you worry, don't you fret. I'll be there if you get lonely, even though we've never met, we'll start to fly.
Greetings everyone, welcome back to the Moonshadow Mystery channel. As always, I'm your rainbow-eyed bug pony host, Compound Eyes, better known to you as Moonshadow Mystery the Changeling.
My name's Shadow the Changeling. And today, we're going to be continuing with Moonshadow Plays Fallout 3 with My Little Pony and Fallout Equestria mods. Also known simply sorry about that, but simply known as Fallout Equestria 3.
But because it's really hard for me to maintain Moonlight's voice, my apologies, Moonlight.
That's alright.
Is that right?
It's alright.
We're going to be continuing this. Now, this, I believe, is episode 10 of Fallout Equestria 3 overall. As you can see, we're only level 8 so far. Last episode, we made it to Rivet City. And
I've been rather busy lately, asking questions, investigating.
what the crap? This is the second
So
time.
is that it?
Oh, that's right. First
You're
time
some kind
we
of investigator?
died.
A detective for hire? Or do you have some kind of personal... Am I? You haven't talked to someone lately about a missing android. I belong to a movement that is... Fine. Blow me off. Live in denial. But take this. It's an... Don't ask how I obtained... Tell him the...
Yeah, seriously. I have not been asking at all. I've only found one holotape. That's it. Anyway, last episode, we made it here to Rivet City. And as we got from our quest prompt, we came here to help find Brian Wilkins a home. We can see over there to the northeast, north by northeast, the ruins of the Capitol building. Now, I discussed very briefly in the last episode how Rivet City, the battleship here, was actually split in half. So it's actually two halves of one whole. The other half we're not high enough to get into just yet anyway. Hold on, I want to see who that is over there. I don't remember ever seeing a person over there. Yeah, I have no idea who that is. Over there is it may not look it right now, but there's actually fireworks that live in that water, and especially in that part of the ship. We're still dealing with this. I was about to say, where's everybody? We got my pony waifu, Twilight Sparkle. Hello, Twilight.
Why are you all looking at me like that?
Yeah, that happens.
This isn't goodbye.
Yeah, it's not even goodbye until next time. We have, of course, the fabulous fashionista Rarity. Of course, we have apple bucking Applejack.
Woo-wee! My dogs are barking. Just remember, the most important thing is to be safe and have fun.
Darn straight. Didn't really apply in the wasteland. Of course, we have the finally sweet Fluttershy.
You startled me.
Again, it doesn't happen to everybody.
Okay.
Of course, we have Pinky, Mina, Diane, Pinkie Pie.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
And finally, we have 20% awesome Rainbow Dash. Now, for those of you who may not be aware, we call this Fallout Equestria 3 due to the tie-in to Fallout Equestria, the story. So everything we do in here, every decision we make, is all a reflection of how Little Pip, the Stable Dweller, the Toaster Repair Pony, the Bringer of Light, would make her decisions. And while technically in Fallout Equestria, the main six, less Fluttershy, have all, and technically Twilight, have all passed on. Twilight became part of Fallout Equestria's version of the Master, the Goddess, prior when the Great War started. And Fluttershy was turned into a tree by a version of Poison Joke. Each of the main six represents the six pony statuettes Little Pip finds throughout the journey, in addition to being epic backup.
I'm looking for troublemakers. Have you seen any?
Now, I don't know why that glitch happens with the textures. It's really annoying. We've not really had time to do any shopping yet, so while we're here, we're going to do a little bit. Potomac attire.
Welcome to Potomac Attire. Welcome to Potomac Attire. I am Bannon, proprietor and city council member. I carry description. Straight to the point. I like that.
Alright, I don't really have much to say about that. We are going to get the Chinese jumpsuit. That's always been a thing of mine. I get the jumpsuits, anything unique when possible. It's just part of my thing. Definitely got to get the stim packs. He doesn't really carry much.
Give me a shout if you need anything else. Come back soon.
Alrighty. Now let's speak to Cindy Cantelli. She is a Kim.
This is a quick fix. We've got all kinds.
Again, we're having issues here. She sells Ant Queen pheromones, which you can use in an optional side quest. We're probably not going to do that this time around because Little Pip wouldn't do that unless she felt that was the only means to an end. We're going to get the Rad-X and the Rad-Away.
Another satisfied. I'm sure.
Hopefully not. Again, that glitch has been happening ever since this playthrough began. I don't know why. It's something to do with one of the mods, I'm sure. Okay, we have flak and shrapnels, which is funny.
They call me Shrapnel. I run this place. What you looking?
Alright. Now, we technically could have gone with the first one because Little Pip does carry Little Macintosh, which is a 44 Magnum. Oh no. Alright, sorry about that. Hopefully the syncing's not too far off. Had a little glitch there for a second. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on. That's the second time that happened here. We're gonna look through weapons first. Not really seeing much we need just yet. Do we have a Fat Man? let's see here. Let's see if we have any of the uniquely named ones. No, we don't. So this fat man's actually a good buy for us. Weapon of last resort. You're going to think poorly of me, but I need to be honest here. When I first played, well, not really when I first played this, in my second playthrough of this, which I was trying to do a raider playthrough, I completed the aforementioned optional side quest, and we had an issue where the NPCs, I guess, glitched out. Ooh, that's a lot of mini nukes. But anyway, they glitched out for some reason. I couldn't figure out how to fix them.
Let's have a look at.
And basically it wouldn't let me move forward. So I basically had to force fail the quest. And I did so basically by mini nuking a wedding. And I'm not proud of it. I'm not even happy that it came to that, but you know, it is what it is. There wasn't much getting around it.
Any trouble in this area?
Good to see you.
Alright, we have got...
Was there something else?
Are you who I was looking for? Yeah, a little bit would be happy to help, but we've not even gotten to that quest yet. Now when we get into that quest, we'll go Little Pip's route. And, this is the only issue I have. Narrow corridors.
Welcome to
No.
Red City Supply. I've got
Welcome to the Weatherly Hotel.
Thank you.
I'm your hostess,
There you are.
Sarah Weatherly. Poor dear. I know what it's like to be alone. I'd love to take him in. Don't worry. I have the means to keep him fed and healthy, but most importantly, safe. Oh, that's wonderful. If you ever wander back into Rivet City, why don't you check up on us? You're always welcome.
a little bit of everything here.
Alright, now hopefully I don't have any syncing issues with this. If there are, I apologize. Yeah, we may get into some of the weirder stuff about this place soon, later on. But thankfully, that is taken care of now. We completed a good deed, and now I am trying to find... There it is. That's exactly what I was looking for, actually. The stairwell. Because I believe I gotta go down to get where I was looking for in here. That's gonna be annoying. If anyone has any ideas how to fix this, please tell me, because this is so aggravating. And there's a number of little side quests that actually connect to this place. And there's a number of little spots like this where you can find all kinds of stuff. Yeah, I guess right now our luck's not in our favor. There's all kinds of interesting things going on here.
Hey there.
And we may not have gone deep enough. There is actually a bar in here somewhere. I don't have the ability to sprint like I do in Fallout 4, unfortunately. There we go, let's go down one more flight. The Muddy Rudder. There we go. This is where I was trying to get to.
Can you spare enough for a drink?
And let's see, we have Trini, Ted Strayer. He may not have made it here yet. Oh, that's right, because we've not gotten that little side quest yet. Oops, sorry.
What do you have?
Pinkie Pie. Alright, we can leave here now. We've done our shopping. Alright, now that we're done with that, we're back out in the open, and because we discovered this place, we can save us a little bit of time by fast traveling. I'm still waiting to hear from you, the viewer, if there is a DLC you would like to see me tackle and which one you'd like to see tackled first. Bear in mind that we cannot tackle the Broken Steel DLC until after we complete the main story. We will be getting around to completing more of the main story soon. Whoa. Jeez, girls. That's right, he's in here. I keep forgetting he's back in the house. Let's complete our good deed first. She's already put it away. Oh god, that face is just depressing.
Oh, I can't believe everything you've done for me. I'll get my stuff together and...
And we are done, and little Brian Wilkins is now safe, and we have officially completed those. Now we've already thoroughly explored this area, and there are other areas hidden around here, such as this. This area right here connects to the Brotherhood Outcasts, as well as a few other little things. We've already explored areas throughout all kinds of spots. There's actually an area right here, but it is very dangerous, but it has a unique set of power armor. Now, technically, we should head to the GNR building, but we gotta go back to Rivet City because there's something I need to do before we go meet the... Sorry. Before we go meet the great and powerful Three Dog. Oh! Bow wow. Spin your favorite hits in the radio-free wasteland. In life, grandkids. Alright, oh, gotta turn around. We gotta go back in here. And I've actually gotta make my way to the laboratory.
Dee-dee! To my laboratory!
Here's gloom, and boom, all things go kaboom. In Dexter's lab. Oh, I miss the old days of Cartoon Network. It used to be so much better. There's actually two ways to lab. We could have gone in from the bottom floor, but the top floor has, you know, the clinic here.
Fortunately, this is a medical clinic. Why don't you let me take a look at that? You're in the Rivet City.
And he is right, we are hurt.
Sure, I could patch you up. This won't hurt a bit. Nah, just kidding.
Well, at least he's honest about it. Again, hopefully the desyncing's not too
You're all set.
bad.
Are we done? Sure.
Some people are in such a hurry.
Alright. Whoa!
I'm Janice Kaplinsky. I did see a man talking to Dr. Lee. She's already in a bad... You should probably...
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. Sorry. The door to the science lab. The lab that is full of science. Sorry, that's a reference back to the Big Mountain research facility and our Fallout New Pegasus Old World Blues playthrough. Sometimes I really cannot help myself. I try, but I end up not being able to help myself. For the locker. Alright, Dr. Lee. Yeah, God. This place isn't all that big, but it's still confusing. Who are you?
Look,
Are you a doctor?
It's you. My heavens, you look so much like him. You're James's daughter, aren't you? What are you doing here? You were too young to remember, and I suppose James never spoke of me. Typical. I'm Dr. Madison Lee. I worked with your parents many years ago. Now I run the science lab here in Rivet City.
It was all I had.
I don't know why I'm letting her talk. I mean, you can
When
read the
your mother died,
subtitles.
your father decided to live with you.
One little issue I
We
have
abandoned our
with
work. We
Fallout
had no
is
choice
sometimes
but to do
the
the same.
dialogue seems to lack emotion, so it kind of falls flat. Some of it's on point, but some of it just feels like they're just reading the lines nonchalantly, like they could care, like they're too tired, they just couldn't care less.
You mean you haven't? I assumed he sent you here. For that matter, aren't you supposed to be in a vault? James said
Like
he
that
left
one.
you there.
Oh, yeah.
Did you? I was under the impression that's exactly the opposite of what he wanted for you. Well, you won't find him here. He's come and gone already.
See, these lines.
Your father insisted that we return to work on Project Purity. I tried telling him too much time has passed. There's no way it would work. Predictably, he refused to listen to me. He says he can prove it will work and headed off to the old lab. I'm sorry.
Sorry for this. I have this weird night to let her speak. I know you can read the subtitles. That just seems like good manners. We actually meet Massley again in Fallout 4. I won't spoil anything like that.
It's in the old Jefferson Memorial Building, northwest of here. Please, don't go after him. It was foolish of... Good luck.
Okay, you tell me not to go looking for him and say good luck. That's really stupid.
What's at stake? You won't tell me what's at stake. Vagaries and secrecy. A robot's a robot, Zimmer, no matter how shiny...
Yeah?
She's certainly head and... Look, some of us are... Anybody...
Yeah, she's rude. I may have interrupted the dialogue here.
You there. What are you, some kind of lab? Are you by any... How amusing. You've mistaken my metaphor for a derogatory remark. I need a local use. I've misplaced some very sensitive property.
The man who voices Dr. Zimmer seems to voice a lot of the more elderly male characters throughout the Fallout franchise. I don't know who he is, but his voice is always fairly identifiable.
All you know of robots are those buckets of bolts, those... You see, in the Commonwealth, we've made artificial persons. And okay... Nonsense! This is a machine we're talking about. Can you enslave a generator?
Now, while I myself
or a
don't
water purifier? Of
like
course
sense
not.
with the exception
The same principle
of
applies. But let's get
Curie
back to your
and
mission. You
Valentine,
are to find this missing android.
Piper would help
I've
anyone
tracked his
regardless.
He
So,
must have done something drastic. It will be no easy task.
now, because that lady kind of jumped the gun and gave us this part already, we can cut it to the end with this very easily. Now, there's a number of ways we can do this. Other people, like the Nth Apple and Oxhorn, go into more detail with this, and they actually explore all the different options. I recommend checking one of them out if you've not already. We could help him discover who the android is, and then there's even more options, such as telling the android, hiding the truth from the android. But because we already jumped the gun with getting the one thing, and she gave us a component from the android, aka the synth,
What? Let me see
we can
that.
just do this.
This is a neuroservo. I suppose there's no other way you could have obtained it. Oh, damn it! I was afraid this would happen. Out here in this wasteland. Well, here's 50 caps for your trouble.
Alright, with that out of the way. We can... I think we can find... What's her name again? Somewhere. I have no idea where she's at.
Hey there.
She might have been out here. Oh, she was in... Hey, what time is it? Okay, we got a little bit of time. This is one thing I did like better about Fallout 3 in New Vegas than I did 4, is you can just wait anywhere. 4 requires you to lay down on a bed or sit in a chair.
Delivering that component to Zimmer, telling the android's transformation was done by a man named... You'll need to swim to reach him, but if you're inclined, it won't disguise your identity, but you'll be able to...
Now, we're not going to need Pinkerton's services, but there is a lot of stuff that's over in his half of the Rivet City wreckage. But now that we've done that, we have a couple of new options available to us. But more importantly, we no longer have to go to Three Dog to get information on our father. Why is this important?
Why, elementary, my dear Watson. My name is Rathbone here, former voice actor and star of the Sherlock Holmes radio play. I'm not really Niles Rathbone. I'm sure most of you don't even know who he is, or rather whom he was. But rest assured that he was a phenomenal thespian. And his portrayal of the great detective Sherlock Holmes was exemplary. But as I say, elementary. Now that we have completed that in the alternative method, we can go to speak to Three Dog in order to complete a quest for him. Doing so, rather than benefiting us with information regarding James, would instead give us access to a key, which we can use to gain access to a hidden away treasure. But first, we want to mind ourselves. Whomever was making camp here rigged it fairly well. But that's alright, because they also left a few goodies that we can take for ourselves. And we are nearing our weight capacity, so I better be careful here. Where was that at? Ah, duck and cover. And dum-dum, well dum-dum. There once was a turtle by the name of Bert, and Bert the turtle was really alert. Sorry. Duck and Cover, Bert the Turtle's Duck and Cover. He was the official spokes turtle, the mascot of the Duck and Cover movement, which was during the Cold War era, World War II, Cold War era, a method that one could use in order to protect themselves against detonations, atomic blasts, etc., at least in theory. The idea was to find shelter behind something such as this, crouching as low as possible, covering the back of your head and neck with your hands, coat, well, preferably with a coat or something, in order to avoid the blinding flash of light created by a nuclear blast, as well as the immediate after effects of the heat. Oh boy.
Anyway, the advancement of science has, for the most part, proven this to be false. However, there is allegedly records of a policeman in Japan during the period of World War II who actually survived one of the nuclear blasts on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. I don't remember which one. There was a man who actually survived both. But the police officer I'm referring to in particular, had apparently heard of the duck and cover methodology and employed it, and as a result he actually managed to save his life. So that helped add a little bit of believability to the methods that were taught for duck and cover. It's actually really interesting that even though we have since disproven the validity and usefulness of the duck and cover method, how someone actually did survive using it. It's really awesome, actually, when you stop and think about it. Right now we are at the Farragut West Station. We are following our map marker, and it is indicating that we need to go through here. At least I believe it is. Yeah, it is. In order to reach Three Dog. Now we better swap. Now we're going to keep our Victory Rifle for the time being. These areas are often filled with one of three things: radroaches, ghouls, super mutants. Technically 5 things: raiders, and on occasion, depending on where you're at, mirelurks. The problem we're having right now is we're having that texture glitch, which is going to make really seeing what's going on a pain. However, we can hack this security terminal in order to activate that Protectron. Alright, it says 2 out of 5. Well, let's see here. Let's try once. Okay, 4 out of 5, so we're in the right area. Let's see, once. Now, let's see. It's 4 out of 5. We gotta make sure we get the right one, and that'd be it. Now that we've passed that, we can activate this. This Protectron will actually start exploring on his own. Now, because we have a ticket, we should be safe from him. Oh crap. We do not want to be in that area. That area is filled with a gas that is combustible. Ah, yeah, that was the other thing. Mole rats. And thank God that thing didn't detonate itself. The Protectron is actually going to be useful for more or less acting as cannon fodder.
Target. Please take cover until the danger has been eliminated.
Why won't anybody be rational and reasonable?
Twily. I have been asking that question for a long time. Unfortunately, I have never received an answer. Now, before we move down and forward, let's investigate. Make sure we're not leaving anything behind that might potentially be useful. Doesn't appear we are. We're going to stick with our victory rifle for the time being. Now, we can always re-explore these areas for the most part. Now, we're already at 35 minutes. I'm going to try and keep this video short, so hopefully we can navigate through here quickly and without too much hassle. Oh, mole rats was the factor I had forgotten to take into account. Up there, though, are ghouls. I know that definitively.
What in the world is that? Look out! Here comes Tom! All the ponies in this town are crazy!
Now, thankfully, unlike in previous Fallout games, previous Fallout games, NPCs would randomly unlock doors on their own, which would put us at a severe tactical disadvantage. So, this is one instance where I'm glad to be in Fallout 3 instead of 4. There's a number of scrap here we can use for creating things such as the rocket launcher, the junk jet. Alright, we're done with that. Now there is a safe around here if we can find... Oh. Ooh. Laser firearms protocol. Nikola Tesla and you. And a laser pistol. Let's see. Nikola Tesla. And it is, in fact, a book, not a magazine. Yay. And did I already have a laser pistol? Yes. Can I repair it? Yes! This is excellent because I love me some laser weapons. I better disable that now. I enabled the gas flow because I knew I could do that. I remembered being able to do that. Could have saved all kinds of ammo and trouble if I'd done that first. But I needed the target practice anyway, so kind of worked out. Alright, we got two paths here. I don't believe this one goes anywhere other than just to an office. And I may have just been proven wrong. Well, how be that? This is where we needed to go. I was just lucky. We'll have to navigate through this tunnel again later anyway to get to somewhere else. For now, though, it's nice that we actually found our way through, even though I didn't realize I was going the right way in the first place. I believe we've been here before, though. Okay, maybe not. Because if we'd been here before, I more than likely would have already gotten them. I'm walking through the red line. Wow! Where are you shooting at? Where did that even come from? You know what? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Ignore it. Moving on! Oh, yep, we're going the right way. Let's swap back to the victory rifle. One shot, one kill. Calamity would be proud. For those who don't know, who maybe haven't gotten the chance to get around to reading Fallout Equestria yet, I don't know why you wouldn't. I mean, you clicked the link, so... Or you clicked the video. Calamity is one of the characters of the Fallout Equestria story. He is one of Little Pip's companions. He is a Pegasus, and he is a former sharpshooter for the Pegasus Cloudsdale Enclave. So far we're doing good. We're staying undetected. We're getting single shot kills. We have got to go this way. I don't know which way that means for this way. I don't know if we have to go up and over or not. Keep your bad breath to yourself. Ah, crap. It's caved in. So there's more than likely another way we're supposed to go. We've not found it yet. And that texture glitch is making it difficult. Thankfully, it looks like I'm very confused. This is the way it came down, isn't it? It is. So... Okay. It's alright. That glitch, however, is annoying. I believe, though, all we have to do is continue navigating forward through the tunnels. Not that one, though. And we'll eventually wrap... Okay. Maybe we did take a wrong turn. We're in the right area, but we may have gone the wrong tunnel. So let's double back. Because I think we actually could have traversed the other direction. But anyway, Calamity, former Enclave, yada yada yada, Little Pip's companion, and a sniper. Now, funnily enough, he is also a reference to a companion from the original Fallout franchise. Mind, his name wasn't Calamity by any means, but he basically was the same as Calamity. Okay, I am so confused right now. You may be wondering what I mean by he was the same as Calamity. Basically, he was unlucky. Half the time, his shots, which were intended for enemies, would hit, well, the player. It was not on purpose, but he had a tendency to doing that. metros. We got just a mercenary here. We don't need another laser rifle. We can't really use it. Mentats. Okay. Gotta avoid them. These railway spikes, on the other hand... Ooh. Alright, I think both these lead to the same area. This area is filled mainly with ghouls. Again, super mutants and ghouls inhabiting the same area peacefully is not unheard of. Fallout 1, this happened. Super mutants basically were using the ghouls in that game's story like Watch Dogs. Cruel and unfair, to be honest about it. But an effective tactic. Sorry, Fluttershy. And this is the other reason, when ghouls go feral, they are like vicious dogs. Very dangerous in numbers. We got a quantum. Very rare in the earlier games. More so in New Vegas. I don't even think there are any in New Vegas, if I'm being honest about it. But I think we're going the right direction. We got to keep our eyes peeled, though. Because again, we killed one super mutant, but that doesn't mean that's the only one. It's kind of why we're in crouched position. Alright. Oh, we are not out of the woods just yet, though. We're...
Oh, you want to do this the hard way? Let's do this the hard way.
Alrighty, righty. Whew. Alright, we got an average lock safety and an average lock terminal. We don't have the means to hack either. Okay, we may have to come back to this place later. Now, that is another weird occurrence. Every so often you'll have non-hostile creatures. And that is a rare occurrence in all the games. Well, we have made it back to the capital wasteland after navigating those metro tunnels. We're going to try and make it all the way to GNR. And then we may wait and speak to Three Dog in the next episode, depending on how things work. Oh, we made it to Friendship Heights. How ironic. Whoa! What the crap? Alright, now there are a number of things actually associated with Friendship Heights here. Huh. I don't remember there being a thing back... Oh, super mutants. This one was already dead. We got raiders. Alright, these raiders were unexpected, but a welcome unexpected. Let's see. We're saving all kinds of money by raiding their stash. Normally, I would love to leave Ella Fitzgerald on. I'd love to leave Galaxy News Radio on. Unfortunately, though, because of issues we have had in the past, even though the music is part of the base game itself, we have had issues in the past with the music, with copyright issue. As a result, we have had no choice but to leave it off. And I'm sorry, I'm not trying to use the royal we. I'm just making a statement. Like I said, Friendship Heights here has a lot to explore, a lot to offer. Huh. It's telling us to go back to the station. Oh, that's why we came out the wrong exit. To the GNR outpost. Well, that is weird. We somehow came out the wrong place. Huh. Well, you know what? We are at almost an hour anyway. And we're already here at Friendship Heights. Let's look around a minute. Oh, we got a red rocket. Those are always nice to explore. Usually a good resource if you're looking for Nuka-Cola. Okay, weird texture issues again. Usually a little flip of the pip. Flip of the pip works, but not in this case. Okay, this is interesting. I was under the impression that the quick refuel areas were exclusive to Fallout 4, but this is proof that there are areas off the side of the roads like this everywhere. Oh God, Enclave Radio. I'm patriotic. I support our veterans and our government to the as often in as many ways as possible. But when I realized the comparisons between our Commander-in-Chief, who I elected, I voted for, I'm not going to deny that fact, and President John Henry Eden of the Enclave, I felt a little sick. Because it made me feel like, you know, I betrayed the Brotherhood.
Thank you. Whoever... Look, I don't have anything to offer. You'd know best, wouldn't you?
Alright, again, we're trying to do things a little Pip's way. As much as possible. Logic tells us we need the supplies. However, Virtue tells us that they need it more. Oh, geez. Alright, we need something better. Heavy fire with heavy fire! I want sandwich! Oh jeez! Okay, that was not expected. Now, is there a way to navigate through here? I mean, it's a choke point, but there's got to be a way to get through here. Alright. Nope. Okay. Well, then maybe here. Now, I don't think I've ever actually been in this area before. That's... Oh! Oh, God. Whew. This looks very ritualistic, which is unusual. There we go. Unlike Fallout 4, it's real easy to move things in here. Again, I don't remember if I've ever been to this area before. Which is good. In my eyes, it's good because it means that there's still more to explore. And it means I can still be surprised by the games that I've played so many hundreds of hours. Hold on. Got a robo brain. Search for the silence. Trying to see where that Talon Company merc went. We only got a few missiles, but we can spare one here, I think. Now, I know there's still the Robo-Brain to consider, and I think we may have frenzied it somehow. We're already, like, nearing the hour mark, I think. Now, I don't know why it wasn't turning and targeting us. That is very unusual behavior, in my opinion. Based on what I remember and what I've observed in the past. Alright. Again, this video has ended up being longer than expected. We've had issues. Ooh, all kinds of ammo. I am happy about the ammo, especially with it being 5mm. Miniguns go through that stuff like nuts. We are still pursuing GNR, but since I've never really thoroughly explored this area, I am happy to be here. I do not remember there being this many Atlas men before. Huh. That's odd. So I guess we have been here before and just didn't realize it because I never came this way that route before. But it ended up being a good distraction anyway. Let us see if we can make our way back. We're just going to fast travel back there. And we'll end our video there for the day. Keep it relatively reasonably short. But let me know in the comment section down below, please and thank you, if you want me to keep heading to GNR, or if you want me to explore this area first. We're probably going to head to GNR, to be perfectly honest, but let me know what DLCs you'd like to see me explore first in this series as we get to them. Let me know if you want me to focus this build on any specific area other than just what Little Pit focuses on. And if there's any particular area you want me to go to next. Again, our main objective at the moment is going to the GNR building plaza. And now that we've got that marked, we should be able to get there even easier. But anyways, let me know what you want me to do here. Let me know if there's any particular gear you want me to start focusing more on. Again, we're doing this mainly as for the Little Pit factor, doing things as she would, while still completing the Fallout 3 story. But there's any mods that's My Little Pony related, or just any mods in general for Fallout 3 that you'd like to see me explore in this playthrough, let me know in the comments. Feel free to leave me a link if there is one that you'd like me to check out. We use the Nexus Mod Manager for those who are curious. We're at an hour 4 minutes, so this video is already about as long as it needs to be. With that being said, if you liked today's video, let me know in the comments down below what you liked about it. If you didn't like it, let me know what you didn't like. Show your love by high-fiving that like button, or your dislike of it with a apple button to the dislike button. Feel free to share any tips, tricks, hints you may have for the Fallout 3 games that maybe I've not already covered or explored. Any exploits that maybe you've not seen me explore previously. Feel free to ask any questions you may have of me. If I get enough, I'll do a Q&A video, and feel free to make any suggestions for future content, either based on what we've already covered on our channel before, and it's not all Let's Plays, bear in mind. And it doesn't all have to revolve around games or anything like that either. There's a number of series we have. But if you have a suggestion for any of our series, either impersonations, song covers, fan dubs, lore myths and theories, character videos, etc., let me know. I'll be happy to look them over, and if there's enough people wanting the same thing, I'll be more than happy to do it. That being said, if you're new to the channel, if this is your first time viewing one of our videos and you're not sure what you think just yet, click my name above the video description down below to go explore everything else we have on the channel. If you've been coming here for a while and think you're ready to take the dive and join our rainbow-wide hive, tap that subscriber button, and don't forget to ring-a-ding-ding the notification bell icon. If you're already a member of the Rainbow-Eyed Hive as a subscriber and want to be more involved with us, feel free to check the other links that are in the video description down below and the end credits, such as our official Steam page, the Rainbow-Eyed Hive, the official Facebook page, the Rainbow-Eyed Hive, our DeviantArt account, Twitter feed, and Patreon. I am still looking for suggestions for things I can do to reward Patreon supporters in order to help create higher tiers. And if anyone out there wants to collab for any reason, either a Let's Play video or review or something else, let me know. You can contact me in the comments section, or you can contact me through one of the other links. If you have fan art you'd like to submit to be featured here on the channel, or on the Twitter feed, or on the official Facebook page, submit it to one of the links provided. Be sure to include a link to the original if there is one, a name we can associate it with, and be sure to please give proper accreditation to the original source material, regardless if it is myself or my OCs or any of the content covered here on the channel itself. I will be happy to feature fan art in the comments, but if you'd rather it not be, if that's just something you'd like me to have, that's okay. Let me know. But I'm afraid that is all the time we have for today, everybody. Have a great rest of your day, a great rest of your week, and a great weekend ahead, depending on when you get around to seeing today's video. As always, remember, don't go changing for anyone but yourselves. We'll see you right back here, same changeling time, same changeling channel, as we get out of the hay and into the fray with the next exciting episode.